Ladies and gentlemen, today we are thrilled to introduce our new Maven app, an app that will revolutionize the way you find medias to watch. Our home screen is designed to give you a personalized experience. It features 8 specially curated lists of media arranged in horizontal rows for easy navigation. Next, we have our movies screen. Here, you'll find 8 more lists of hand-picked movies, from blockbusters to hidden gems. And for our TV series lovers, we have the TV show screen. Again, 8 lists of the best TV shows out there, all at your fingertips. And here's something special. Our banner showcases a random pick from our extensive media library. With just one click, you can add this to your watch list. Want to know more about it? Just hit the More Info button and you'll be taken straight to the Media Details page. We will see more about this in detail in the later part of the video. These lists are not limited. You can view the full list from the Extend List screen. Our Extended List screen is where the magic happens. With an infinite scroll feature, you can explore more and more media as you scroll down. And here we have our wizard modal with 2 tabs, Playlists and Genres. In the Playlists tab, you can select from a wide range of specially curated lists. If you're on the TV show screen, the modal will automatically show you lists related to TV shows. Let us see a few examples. And that's not all. We also have lists of popular TV shows from creators like Adult Swim, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Netflix, HBO, Showtime, Disney+, Comedy Central, CBS, PBS, and many more. Now, let's move to the Genres tab. Here, you can select from a range of genres according to your mood or whatever you feel like watching. And the best part? You can select multiple genres at a time. Feeling like a mix of animation and comedy? Go ahead and select both. You can also sort the results by ratings, release date, popularity, revenue, and average ratings, and filter these genres by language, year of release, and period. The power is in your hands. Now, let's move on to Movies list. Movies Playlist tab also offers a variety of options. Let's see a few examples while we're here. This list also has options from big movie production houses like DreamWorks, Columbia Pictures, HBO Movies, Lucasfilm, Miramax, Paramount, and many more. Let us see a few examples. In the Genres tab, you can select from genres like action, fantasy, drama, horror, science fiction, war, western, and more. Select any as you wish. Also, just like with TV shows, you can filter these genres by language, year of release, and period, and sort them by ratings, release date, popularity, revenue, and average ratings. And lastly, for moments when you are really unsure what you want to watch, you can select the Discover playlist to give you a randomized list of medias to explore and pick from, something out of the blue to expand your media consuming palette. This is also available for TV shows as well. Let us familiarize ourselves with the Media Details screen. This is where you'll find everything you need to know about a movie before you watch something. Here, you can see the name of the movie, its tagline, and the genres it's associated with. You can also see the status of the movie, whether it's released, in production, or post-production, and also many other stats. You can also view how the movie did financially. And here's something special. Our trailer button takes you to the trailer screen, where you can watch media-related videos through our built-in YouTube player. From trailers to behind-the-scenes clips, get a sneak peek into the movie before you watch it. With a simple click, you can add a movie to your favorite list, watch list, or mark it as watched. And guess what? A delightful toast message will pop up from below, confirming your action. We'll delve deeper into these lists later. Now, let's take a peek behind the scenes. This list showcases the talented directors, writers, and cast associated with the movie. Each cast profile has an action button that takes you to a dedicated screen for that person. This screen lists all the movies and TV shows the person has worked in, appeared in, or is associated with. It's a comprehensive view of their body of work. Let's see some examples. Now, let's move on to our production houses feature. This horizontal list showcases the logos of the companies that brought the movie to life. By clicking on a logo, you're taken to an extended list screen that lists all the movies created by that company. It's a great way to explore more works from your favorite production houses. This floating button allows you to filter the list according to your preferences. The options here are the same as in our wizard modal. You can filter by genre, language, year of release, and more. It's all about giving you control over what you want to watch. For movies that are part of a franchise, we have a special feature. This card, called Collection, informs you that the movie you're viewing is part of a larger cinematic universe. You can also check out the entire franchise collection. And of course, you can dive deeper into each movie in the collection. Just click on the More Info button, and you'll be taken to that movie's own detail screen. Now, let's talk about watch providers. Our app doesn't stream content, but it does something equally important. It helps you find out where you can watch your chosen movie in your region. By default, the region selected in the settings screen is used, but you can also pick a region on the fly right here. This section shows a list of platforms where the movie is available. It's a crucial feature that gives you the flexibility to choose how you want to watch your movie. And there's more. Each of these platforms is clickable and takes you to a screen which lists all the movies and TV shows available on that platform for the selected region. And most importantly, this list can be filtered using this floating button, which is similar to the one found on the wizard modal. You can filter by genre, language, year of release, and more. Let's see this with some examples. With our Watch Providers feature, we're not just helping you decide what to watch, but also where to watch it. It's all about enhancing your movie watching experience. Now, let's move on to our similar feature. This button, located at the footer of the screen, is your gateway to a world of movies that are similar to the one you're currently viewing. Here, you'll find a list of movies that are recommended to watch after the current movie. It's a great way to discover new movies that match your taste. Welcome to the TV Show Media Details screen. While it shares many features with the Movie Details screen, it also has some unique elements tailored for TV shows like the Update stat, which tells you when a new episode is dropping, keeping you up to date with your favorite shows. Just like the Production Houses feature for movies, we have the TV Networks feature for TV shows, which showcases the TV networks that brought the show to life. And you can also visit its extended list screen that lists all the TV shows created by that network. It's a great way to explore more works from your favorite networks. And of course, you can also check out the Watch Providers for this content and also their lists. Seasons button. This gives you an at-a-glance info about the number of seasons and episodes available in that TV show. Each season screen lists its episodes. The episode card provides at-a-glance stats like ratings, episode length and number, air date, and a short, concise description. It also shows who directed the episode and any guest appearances. Just look at the speed of this. Amazing, isn't it? Some seasons can be very, very long, and this is why you also get an option to reverse the list that flips the episode list and shows the newest first. Let me give you a showcase again with one of my most favorite shows. You can also view the extra guest appearances in any episode and check out their works as well. Cool, isn't it? I don't think any other app does this. And yes, you can also check out the trailers for Season 2. And lastly, you can also check out the recommended shows after that show. Welcome to our search screen. This is where you can find anything and everything in our app. By default, when you open the search screen, you'll see a list of your recent searches. It's a quick way to go back to the movies, TV shows, or people you were interested in. At the top of the screen, you'll find a search input. Just type in what you're looking for, and the screen will fetch the quick results and list them in rows below. You can also view the full extended search results too. The quick results below are also interactive and can be used to quickly check out the media details on the fly and then deep dive further as you wish. Here, search results are categorized for movies, TV shows, and people for that query. It's a comprehensive way to explore our vast library. Let's see it in action further with more examples. The search feature also allows you to search people. Just type in your favorite celebrity and see the results and explore more of their contents. Let's see it in action with examples. One of the key features of our app is the user lists. This allows you to save a media into watchlist, favorites, and watched. All the medias that were watchlisted by you can be found here, all grouped by the date they were added in. Next up is the favorite screen. All of your favorite medias are listed here. Now, let's also check out the watch screens. All the medias that you mark watched are listed here. Again, just like the watch list, this is also grouped by the dates they were added in. For lists that are big like this one here, you can use the reverse list feature to flip the list to get to the other end of the list quickly. See this in action. Done. Just like that. It's that easy. Now, let's try to remove something from the list. And it's gone. The media now removed from the list. Now, let's try to add something to our lists. Added to the watch list. Let's also add it to the favorites list as well while we are here. Yup, it's added to the favorites list. And in the watch list as well. Good. One of the key features of our app is the ability to quickly copy the title of any media. This can be done with a simple press and hold on the title. Just like this. With a simple press and hold, the title gets copied to your clipboard. A small notification confirms the action. It's a quick and easy way to share or search the title of a movie or TV show you're interested in elsewhere. This feature is particularly useful for you when especially the media is of foreign language. Let's see this in action. You can Google this now easily and get even more information on it. When browsing through our vast library of movies and TV shows, we understand that you want a seamless and efficient navigation experience. That's why we've added a small but powerful feature. With just a press and hold on the thumbnail, you can directly go to its recommended screen, bypassing the more details screen entirely. It's all about getting you to the content you love faster. You can keep following this trick and go take a deeper dive as like shown here. Take a look. This feature is particularly convenient when you're browsing and looking for what to watch. It allows you to quickly check out the recommendations for a movie or TV show, helping you discover new favorites in no time. Now we will take a look at the settings screen of the app. You can take a gander at all the settings available here, and then later we will go through each of the settings, so sit back and relax as this might take a while. First up, we have a setting to select a default region for the watch providers. You can select one from these listed regions. Now, let's see this in action. Here, you can see the region is already picked as the one that was selected from the settings. Let's see this again. Now we will see the settings to select defaults for the filters available in the modals. We have a setting to select a default language which can be picked from this list. Then, you can also select a default year. Now, let's see this in working in one of the filter modals. Here, they are pre-selected to the defaults we just picked. This is particularly useful when you don't want to pick these again and again every time. Next up, we have a personalization setting available here. You can choose to have the banner image on the home screens blurred or unblurred as you wish. I personally like to keep it a little blurred. Just a personal preference, that's all. Now we will see this thumbnail text settings. This will disable the media name and year that's visible on the thumbnails. You can see this here. Most major content providers apps out there present their thumbnails this way, and you are expected to read the titles directly from the thumbnail artworks, so you can also have it here if you wanted to. But issue arises when the content thumbnail is a foreign language, and in that case it becomes difficult to read or understand the title from the artwork alone. Also, having the date visible directly also helps when browsing such a large content library too, so it is strongly recommended to keep them enabled. Now, the adult content filter setting here is used to filter out adult stuffs from the search results from appearing. The font scaling setting here makes the app's font size to scale according to the device's font size. Let's try disabling it. Now the app will show its texts in its default font size irrespective of the device, which is normal size. The device's font size is set to small size, and it won't affect the app. I will revert this back to follow the device's font size, which is small size. I personally like it that way. Now we will see the image quality settings. You can select the image qualities from here, and of course, the larger the quality, the more data it will consume. Let's see this in action by setting all the qualities to low. Here, you can see it yourself that all the images loaded are of low quality. It is more prominent when looking at the banner and card images. They look low quality, but on the bright side, this will consume less data. I will now revert them back to default settings. Now we will see the import and export feature for user lists. Do take a note that all your watch list, watched, and favorites lists are stored locally on device. Hence, the responsibility of this data stays upon you. You can save the lists by exporting a copy of it like shown here. Now, before checking out the import feature, we will change the current watch list contents a bit first. Let's now import the backup we exported earlier. That backup will still have the contents we just removed from the watch list right now. Let's see. Yup, they're back. This is how you can save a backup of your lists. All of the network requests are cached by default. The Clear Request Cache is a feature that deletes all this cached network requests stored if you wanted to. This can be used to see latest content. The delete options here allows you to delete your lists entirely. Once deleted, lists can be only brought back if you have a backup of it stored somewhere. Let's see this in action. We will first delete all the lists and then recover them back from the backup we exported earlier. And they are back. And lastly, this here is the About section of the app. This screen contains all the attributions and notes related to the app. You can read them. And that's all from the settings screen. And that was all. Hope you've enjoyed this showcase.